To be a fool, I'm so kind of the thought took me away. I think that worked. I think everything should be set up. Don't think I missed anything. And there. Okay, there we go. No. What I'm seeing? Or M and M. Bah. I don't know. Always just remember you can't use those ones for now. Alright, well, we'll start with this guy. We'll use Vengeance and see what happens. If it is, then that's annoying. This is fine. Yeah, it's fine. That should be good. Everything should be ready, and there. I don't know. So the only two I just randomly threw together.
3, 2,
You maybe shouldn't have named them the Devianch. Just saying. Load your red. Okay, that does not combo. Car! Yeet! No? Nothing? Okay. You get zapped for that one. Virus transfer. You get stay in your corner. And nope, okay. Oh, that didn't help. Is it gonna be another doggy? Not by the looks of it just yet. Okay. Fine, glitch! Do you stop running to the corner just to press the block? Give you a virus! And glitch again! Yeah, sorry Ziggy, but this is why you're supposed to try and push me to my corner.
KO, you win.
Listen, if you kept running away, it wasn't gonna help you. You had to keep me in my corner. There isn't any specific range that's banned, it's just the theme battle characters that are not allowed to be played.
3, 2, 1.
That's on stream as well anyway. It's specifically mentioned breaking a rule like playing a theme battle character will result in 10-match ban. You can see there. Oh, that didn't help. I can get rid of that and that's about it. Nope. There's your regular cost block. And how about this? Virus transfer. Glitch. And again, we'll just use a failure merge. We'll launch. And now he hacked. Sorry. Zombie's not a match for a virus.
KO, you win.
That's all there is. It's only those two. Yeah, Twitch would be empty for different reasons. Mainly because it's not the primary site to begin with. Not as much as the recent damage, Hammered. Still enough, though. Like, at least 3,000 and something. Hmm.
3, 2,
Certainly a name. Virus transfer. Javelin throw. And glitch. Let's see. Okay, you're not doing anything. Get rid of this. Add 6 energy. Well, that's on you. Got another glitch. And we back away. No? Okay. Very late block, but very good. Car! Nope, that's not... Fine, it's not gonna work. So I guess we'll have to use a failure merge. Fair enough. We can poke you. You dash in range. Virus transfer. And not gonna do enough damage just yet. I'll probably get the super here, but going by Aeon's requirements, you shouldn't be able to get it. Glitch! Yeah, failure merge. Always remember that his block into the primary breaker is in fact a true combo. I did glitch though, so he actually could press a button. The requests are always on. It's just more like whether or not I'll actually get through the requests. And at this point, always remember one rule is 1 request per person. You did not wait 5 matches.
3, 2, 1.
You did not wait 5 matches. You dashed. Block there. You dashed again. Throw a javelin. Network disruptor. And we're back away. He's gonna press his breaker. No? Well, go ahead and press it now. Never mind. Do you have the energy? Or do I throw a car at you? I have to get through this thing with a... otherwise, yeah. There was no way for me to approach other than the assist. And then you ran into that one again.
KO, you win.
There's Mr. Mikeman. To the weirdo named this thing, do you really have to join the idiots group? You read chat. Yeah, we all know it's an alt. We all know it's an alt being an idiot. Yep. Anyway, Vinjax versus Psycho Green. Yeah, no, that did not reach. But mine apparently did. Again. And we're back away. Just block here. Up you go. We got a bit of energy, but network disruptor. Go ahead, Sledge. Well then. Yeah, the point blank range is a little further than that. Yeah, we'll follow the rules then. It's not that hard to see the stuff on screen. Wait 5 matches. Only one exception is a second match, and that's about it. But then you're going to be forced to wait quite a lot longer. Hamid, it really depends on some things. Yes, you just started your account, but the problem there is breaking the rules. If you can see the code on screen, you can read that at the bottom. Please do not do that. It actually is. Listen, you may be new, but you are certainly someone that's supposed to be able to read. Which, if you join the stream, you can read the screen. Said before, the rules are right there for how the codes are done. Wait 5 matches before entering again. It's not a suggestion. You're the one. Reminder: you're the one who input the code. Quite literally, is your fault when I have placed the rules on screen. That's all I'm gonna have to say.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I'm pressing the primary slot. No, fine. They didn't want to register you either. Up we go. Good enough. We're gonna recover, or what's it gonna be? Car! Yeet! Fire transfer. And glitch. And back away. That's on me for pressing nothing. What you got? Queue system being bad. Okay. No. To your corner you go. Fire transfer again. Failure merge. Another failure merge. And hacked. You might be dead. From virus. No. You got dazed.
KO, you win.
So I'm gonna say, good to see a new player here. But when it comes to the rules, no, it does not. The crit did not matter. If it was the last hit, it did not matter. He was dazed, so it's gonna be a true combo. Reminder, if you hit the opponent out of a block and they were the ones that pressed the block first, but they didn't hit you, you're gonna daze them. So then it's a guaranteed combo. Amelia, Vengex, they can get a combo of that. As long as you wait your 5 matches you're supposed to, then you're allowed to. You don't have to care about if it's the ult or the main. So it's gonna be needs to be pointed out.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ish. Why did you even? Why'd you even do that? Glitch! You can stay in your corner. Poke! And no. Now we need to get rid of this block again. It's the only problem. Get out of my corner. I need a strike. Nope. True combo because we're perfectly out of range. And he did wait 5 matches. Back away. Stay over there. Failure merge. Glitch. Yeah, we got the damage. You'll have to knock out perfectly if you want to get away with things. Yeah, no. You've been hacked. Get zapped.
KO, you win.
Okay, no, he did not. Timer. Not how it works. You're gonna wait 8 matches now. Your ult does not give you the ability to skip the rule. You wait 5 matches like everyone else. Hammett, you're an idiot.
3, 2, 1.
Listen, it's not the hitboxes that even matter. If the first hit dazes, the second hit will continue. You're not understanding it at all. Anyway, virus transfer. That's not happening. Glitch. Let's see if we can get to enough energy. Another glitch. If she hits you with the thing, if you're dazed, you've been hit. That's not that hard to understand. We're gonna have to throw a car at him. Throw the car! He didn't stop it, but he blocked. Okay. Fine. No cars allowed, apparently. He got up in time. So like I said, Hammett, if the first hit dazed anyway, it would work. Lion didn't like the car. As I said, it's a true combo. If the first hit dazes, and at that point you would be next to them because you hit them. You don't daze when the opponent hits you. They're just gonna bounce off, and then you're gonna hit them with an interrupt. You have to hit them first. Then, or rather, they have to activate a block, but you have to hit them first with your block that you activated second. It'll daze them. The second hit will do the next hit, and that's about it. This goes for every block. Doesn't matter the hit reaction. If your block was second, it will daze the opponent who did their block first. The only time it doesn't happen is when it's a counter. So Troy is an example of this. This is why you don't get sent flying when he interrupts a block that's clearly slower than his, but he hits you first, but in the end, he doesn't launch you into the air. He dazes you, and that's about it. Glitch. No. Like there, for example, if my attack was actually faster than theirs, or other way around, they would have instead of sweeping, they would have just dazed me. Car toss, point blank. Datorix Disruptor because why not? Now he does have to watch out for the strike. Yeah, that didn't help. That didn't help. We didn't take full damage, but we're about to get brought down to the ground. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they adjust that hitbox. They 100% adjust that hitbox at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Last match for Vengeance, I would say. What do you mean? Yeah. Okay, time. I guess today is just not that one. You got your 2 matches, and that's about it. Fine. If anything, by the time you get back, it'll probably be over. And that means specifically the wait time.
2, 1, go.
Well, away with you. And up you go. Yep. It's gonna be stagger 1, stagger 2. You're gonna do the bad move? No. Good enough. Here's a car. Yes. Sad reality. You didn't get to do a proper attack. All you could do was interrupt. That was sad. Yep. Here's a car. Yeah, go ahead. Interrupt it. Good enough. And the breaker's too slow. Alright, Abhijit's outside, so he doesn't have he can't have his ears right now. Anyway. Yeah, this would mainly be only the one time I would think about using Master Z, but even then, that's gonna be a no. It's just because of his, just because it brings them towards the corner. Only reason. Even then, no. Even then. Well, clearly this one's being a bit slow today. For other reasons, probably. Yeah, we start with the list, we got Eclipto. There's certainly a name. Hello. No one taking the code, or is the code broken? Anyway, as per usual, the other rule is if the code's been up for an entire minute, doesn't matter if you waited 5 matches, you cannot be this slow, so it means anyone can take the code now. So anyone new that hasn't managed to take the code at all, you cannot take an entire minute to input a code. So anyone can take it as long as it's been over a minute.
3, 2, 1, go!
Cutting edge! Electric overload! What if you dash away? Stop security! No. Well, that was guaranteed to be a combo. Breaker? Teleport! Fiber optics! And we just, That didn't work that time. So I'm pretty sure it's too much of a lingering hitbox. And dash. Get rid of this. Of course that reaches that time. Like, what happened to the core egg interaction then, huh, game? What happened to the core egg interaction? Electric overload! Back away. Zap them first! Okay, why do you have poor range much? Stay over there. So close. Almost escaped. Wrong button. I don't have Rancic. What I'd like to know is why they have to just have a sad range. Over here, we both aim at the ground, but mine doesn't reach. Yeah, it wasn't even a true combo. That's the worst part about it. I'm the one thinking I'm allowed to use a strike that stands still that's cost 3, while others can run around with a 4 cost or even cheaper and dodge projectiles. Casey. Oh, that's sad. So happens security. Nope. They're back. They managed to dash cancel in time. What you got? You're probably losing all your stacks if you don't be careful. Electric overload! What? Okay, something broke. Nope. And I don't mean in-game. I got a notification for something stupid. Media player library. What is wrong with you? Things working fine. Playlist is perfectly fine. What's wrong with you? First time it's done that. I admit that is 100% a no. Otherwise it would have dodged Orion. It is a bridge.
One.
I shall press a breaker. It did nothing. The breaker did nothing. Just to get kicked in the face again. Yeah, I get sliced this time. Electric overload. Let's see about your strike. Okay, so I know they only have one. They're only supposed to have one strike anyway, so we'll see what happens. I'm not referring to Casey. No! You dashed, but you didn't dodge. Yeah, it would be great if it was a little faster, but the wall is not fast enough. Electric overload! Up you go! And fiber optics! The fact you gave it 3 times in a row is useless! Pickle is already on the list. Find someone else, Cap. You may request someone else. Pickle's already on the list. And there goes the ult. Great. Well, we're forced to wait anyway, so we can go ahead and just look at the thumbnail, as Rico just pointed that out. As per usual, the theme battle is just the an idea of the things, because it's right now we're going through a story of it. So let me just go ahead and bring up the stream theme, I guess. Be aware we can't even get in the game, so just give it a moment while we wait. So yeah. What do we have here? What do we have here? What all do we see? Just be aware though, Kamdor is banned, so you can't use him until the theme battle, so be warned of that. So you may like playing him, the problem is you can't play him right now. I don't know. Who knows? There's a blue 4 on the ground. It's actually technically a reference, but no one would know it because I'm the one who made the thumbnail. Technically, it was going to be the block versus the strike for that pose, but then I just chose not to, and then I just put it as a 4 on the ground. Great. Then I just put a blue 4 on the ground, which is the same cost as Kamdor's 4. Kamdor's block. So, there. But no one would know it because only I was the one who knew what the thumbnail was going to be. Team battle's still far away. Yep, go. 4. 3. Yep. Up you go. You ran into that one, but I can't do anything else with that. Yeah, it reaches. Of course it would reach! Reminder that Breaker is full screen now.
You lose.
Great, that button doesn't even work. Yep. Kindle.
3, 2,
Well, at least it's fair.
go!
I get bonked. Fired. Swatted. I block you. Okay, no. Shield. Hit them before they do anything. They probably didn't. They probably just chose not to do anything there. At least that worked. Cybersecurity. No. Dodge. Ah, I can't even dodge. Okay. But why? Electric overload again. Okay, so what if I just block you? Giovanni, you know that's not a combo, right? Ah, okay. Can't dodge that type of thing, but... Wrong button. I should have done fiber optics there. But not to mention, where is the Zack assist at all? Like, where is it? The only good thing about that strike is it's full screen, but even then, you can't cancel it. Alright, we'll give him one more match, and then we'll move on to the next character. It looks normal. Theme battle still, if you really want the precise time, it's still an hour and 4 minutes away. That is a car. That is a steel car.
1, go!
And I have no block. Again. I know I put Korrig on the left, but still. Cutting edge. Electric overload. Can't get out of this one. And Shield of Darkness. Of course you're allowed to do that. Of course you're gonna be allowed to do that. Bad. Why you have to have the privileges? You have a super and I don't even have one. Over here, Eclipta can't even have a super, but here's Steel dodging things by not even dodging. Just rude. You're not allowed to do that. Yeah. No. I need to recover. Use that step. Do you have anything? Yes, you do. Yes, he would.
KO, you lose.
Ahmed. Other than that, looking completely stupid if it launches. I don't know why you think that that would matter. We can have some increased damage if anything. Anyway, the fiber optics part is different. He has 2 animations, but yet anyway does nothing. And yet some rando stupid epic like Justin is allowed to reverse launch on a blast, but Eclipta can only sweep slightly. Sweeps and brings closer. It's useless. It's a 4 cost and a 0 damage for its cost. Just heckle. Okay. He's supposed to be over here. Just kick them away. Just try and keep them out of my corner. Why not? It's the only thing I can do. Next thing you know, the bug for his visual effects not matching hitboxes, well, is false, and he still whiffs. Who knows when that will happen? Happened plenty of times in the past about updated characters still failing to do what they're supposed to. Dragon Treaty is one prime example of this. Eric, with a full Time Force team. Backtrack! No. Dodge. Not a combo. Lock it. Dark Orbit! That is another useless block. Okay. Well, rewind! Rewind! You can't do that! There's too many boomerangs behind you! Backtrack again! And she'll dodge this! And what if I just, dodge that one, rewind! Okay. Good enough, I launch. And block. Okay, fine. Still in the middle of a dash. Get rid of this. Why does that just have to not work? It's just too slow. Dark Orbit! And what if we just engine slash? If you're not awake, you're gonna get kicked. Okay. Fine. Not a good enough combo, but we'll set this up. You're surrounded! But I don't think it would have worked anyway. It was about to get launched right over the projectile. Throw one projectile, throw another from across the screen. You blocked too soon. The projectile perfectly hit him. Yeah. That's sad. Anyway, we have a coda here. He's a coda though. Anyway, you can stay in your corner. With that, we're probably gonna have to use an engine slash right after. No. Again! No. Really? Okay, Dark Orbit. Can we see about the middle slot of primary to at least poke me? You really should just cancel that, you know. Rewind. Dark Orbit. Can't block this. And engine slash. You have a block? Yes, you do. And you have another one. Why did you have so many for being a defender? No healing for you. Game said screw you with that healing. Anyway. Well, at least you did something. How about Dark Orbit? Yeah, that bogs you. I think maybe that one might have been updated. They might have changed something with Heckle's last hit. If that hit, that means that update to prevent too far of a stagger now makes it dodgeable like there. Anyway, that Coda got block spammed by way too many things. At least he tried. There's an Ethan. What if I just... Okay, game, you're kind of worthless when it comes to dealing with, that. Give me Dark Orbit here. You cancelled. And recover. No. I'm on the pixel perfect for that one. It just wasn't far enough for travel. Really? Back away. Fine. Not allowed to back away. Rid of this. You know, if I'm a second in the middle of a dash, you don't have to be that rude, game. And then just swift pursuit. Yeah. There. We got away with what we needed to. Dodge! This is why we teleport things. This is why we teleport away. He has 0 energy, doesn't he? But actually, no. He would have energy now because he... Yeah. He would have energy now just because I hit him. Because he kept spamming that, he kept resetting his energy. Problem is, he missed the gap. Instead of just standing still and pressing the armor the moment it hits, he decided to spam it instead. Yeah, not to mention there is a gap. There is a gap there.
3, 2, 1, go!
You mean will? Yeah. Anyway, rewind. Rewind again. Fine. The game is just giving me another block. That is stupid. Anyway, they don't have a block assist, but I just need to be... I need to pay attention. Dark Orbit! At least it reaches. And then we're just gonna have to teleport away with a Korag. And you want careful. Okay. So, backtrack. No breaker for you. Stand in face, and back away. There we go. Block? No, no block yet. I'm gonna teleport. Okay then, I mean, they did say they knew. As long as they follow the rules, everything will be fine. Good job, you're improving. Just make sure you set your team up right, otherwise you're gonna have no blocks. Aizen may have armor, but you're gonna have to use it right then. But what did you even mean by... Oh, wait, right, no. You mean when they eventually get added. Why did I interpret that wrong? Why did I think it had something to do with today's theme? No! Away with you! Get me here in the corner! If I didn't just do that. Yeah, okay. I forced you to dodge! And of course I'm still in the middle of that. Yeah, okay, game. Swift pursuit! Dark Orbit! Sure you can strike, but they just did nothing there. Okay. Good enough. We'll dodge. As I said, we'll dodge. The only way to get out of that situation. And that's on me for not blocking. Now we're stuck in a box. Why did you have that situation? Worthless. They are the opposite of a detection assist. You detect point blank, other times you just run forwards. In this case, it was quite literally worthless. I need it to last just a bit longer, but no. And of course. Why would it be normal? Crystal at least with 30,000. At the least. I said at the least. You're 30,000, you're never allowed to go below Crystal. You're basically required to be staying at Sapphire. Great. Somehow it's the same issue again with him. Right. Somehow it's the same issue.
2, 1.
Here we go. Backtrack. Really? That's it? Dayne, you missed time. Okay, how many blocks you gonna have? Uh-huh. Someone's teleporting. Someone's teleporting. Dark Ribbit. Let's see here. What's it gonna be next? That's a regular cost block. Yep. You dash forwards. 2x takedown? No. You wouldn't have it. Yeah. Up you go. And Gym Slash. Not a Dark Orbit. I don't know why you engaged with Jack, of all things. Made us wait throughout this entire thing, but yet you couldn't just think of a different engage. No matches for that. Why did we have the next button there? Why was it there? Did it turn into somehow turn into a fake alliance match there? Because it gave me the button. Good enough. They're waiting 5. Everything's good right now. Happens sometimes, but it also ruins screenshots when you try and get win screens. Which is very weird. The moment you want to leave and then you can't. Yeah, those matches are just weird. Turbo Adam. Okay, why are you... You take the risk. Get rid of this. Because why not? Dark Orbits, you can go ahead and push your stride. Yep. At least it said miss. At least it said it. But there's an example. The Eclipta can't have that, but this character that got gutted can. Yeah, heckle combo. We got something. Engine Slash. Go to your corner. Stay there. With that one, I'm probably gonna have to dodge their breaker. Kick them with a swift pursuit. And slice them.
KO, you win.
At this point, it's just stupid that it keeps doing that. It does not give me report on any sort of yeah. I think maybe they would update the names on those presents in the back. I know it's supposed to technically be a reference to the developers from what I remember, but probably yeah, Shady K is still there. So yeah. Next character. Ziggy is next. This team is fine. This team is fine. It is a pink. Nah, it is fine. Double blast! Special recovery! Why don't you have special recovery? What are you running around with that gives you no special recovery, Ziggy? Huh? What are you running around with? no refunds. No refunds allowed. Up you go. Of course. Of course. Something. So he's running around with a weird skeleton to the point he doesn't even have special recovery. What weapon are you holding? You can request, obviously, but it's not. The question of if it's too late is depending on how long the list is, and at that point, it's if I can even get through the list. I don't even do so. You can request, but it's probably the early ones are the only ones I end up playing.
3, 2, 1.
Can I? No. Too slow. Too slow. You gonna kick me? That's not a kick. Can't even kick them. That's your block, so we'll take the risk. Double blast. And with that, we'll probably just block it. Yeah, I'll just keep blocking. Clearly it wasn't gonna work. Can we teleport? Yes, we can. Double blast. Why do you have to whiff? It's less damage if the projectile whiffs, just so you know. So that was sad. Here. No? Double blast? Why'd you have to get that again? It's the one time I needed your multi-hit. Come on! I don't think my breaker was gonna be fast enough anyway. It didn't rotate, so I wasn't even gonna be allowed to strike them. I wasn't even gonna be able to strike them. Really?
3, 2,
okay. Old team. And I'm specifically referring to old team in the sense that you're running Billy. No. Shield of Darkness. Where's Ribbit? Get out of my corner. Again? Why? We got another dumb notification. The Windows player is fine. Why do you have to be stupid? All it's doing is bringing up the taskbar. That's literally all it's doing. It's being stupid. Let me just restart the thing at this point, because it's clearly dumb. It's clearly dumb. Wow. And it's just broken. So we're gonna have to use a different media player because this thing is just stupid. So it kind of seems to be yelling that. So now we don't have music for this fight. Nope. But we don't even get to have the breaker again. Do we expect the strike or do we have to teleport? We can't teleport, but it works. Still can't teleport, and we don't have a strike. That's another breaker! And okay. Really? You just kicked me already? Not fast enough. There. As you can clearly tell, the music is just It's working perfectly fine. I don't know what is wrong with it today, with why it's sending me random notifications. I think that was an old one. Hits hard. He's not strong. Great. We all know it's somehow Akagami causing this every time. And yet they're waiting their 5 matches today. But the dumb part is, why does it have to keep happening? Next thing you know, he's leaving the game on purpose, causing the bug on purpose, just to make us wait while he gets his 5 matches. Just saying, that's probably what's happening. I just have this random thing. I have a shelf right here. I have this on the. While we wait for the game to join, I just pick something random off. Okay, this is a note. You see this note? You're not gonna be able to read it anyway. Don't worry, it won't matter. But inside, we just have that. You just open it and you see that. I'm not the one who drew it. Technically, I just keep some of the random messages from birthdays over there. It's just this. Just someone randomly posting that. That's just on the left there on the shelf. When it breaks again, I'll show the microphone, I guess. Well, clearly, if they don't want to add a proper RPM, they should have at least taken the chance to add RPM blue when it was the meme all of a sudden became popular. They could have done that. They really could have. Great, it's still not gonna fix itself. Like I said, same person every time. They clearly they're doing this on purpose. They're 100% just leaving the game every time it happens, just to automatically cause it to break.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway. Wow, lag. You're really gonna say that type of lag? You're gonna be that rude. Look how slow that is. Look how slow that was. Nope. Badly timed. Not even allowed to hit them first. And get out of my corner. Wow. Yeah, still gonna teleport. Still gonna teleport. Come on. Just do something. Really? Okay. And of course. How much health did I have left? Because clearly we can see Haley's still doing more damage than displayed. Math doesn't add up. It's still incorrectly displayed. Still incorrectly displayed. 700 plus 700 plus 700 plus 300. We all know is more. And that's not exactly 700 either. So anyone's being stupid at making 2 projectiles hit you at once at the end. Why? Because they're too stupid to get their things right. To make it land consistently and not do things right.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway. No. Yeah. Even if I were to try, it's not happening. One bounce. Another bounce. Another bounce. Up you go, bounce again. Another bounce again. Oh no. That's a car. Okay, you know what? Throw a blast.
KO. You win.
Nah, Devanga, they're doing something else on purpose. Every time they connect, they instantly cause a problem with the connection. They're doing those on purpose. They're following the rules, but they're still finding a way to annoy me. Or attempting to annoy. They're following the rules, but every time they enter their code, they instantly leave. Which instantly breaks it. After an hour's wait, yeah. Like, instead of being a normal human being, he's gonna just try and find something to be weird with. Sam, no! Double blast. And we just back away. Can we? Nah. Korag wouldn't work there anyway. We can't dodge the shield with a shield. Yeet! My foot is broken. Nope. Up you go. It's 2 hits, so it works. Okay, they have this super, but I have a plan. It probably might work. I don't know. Okay, that didn't help. Come on! They're lowering my health, but they're not adjusting their middle slot either. Okay. Can I just... I managed to hit them anyway. I landed the hit, but what damage? Because I'm way too slow to land anything anyway. Did you really spam the button? Okay. And then you stood still. Okay.
KO. You win.
Unrelenting, what happened? I spammed the super button, but I have no clue what happened at the end. So, I mean, there isn't much else here to begin with, Ishikawa. We know you didn't mean anything. If we see it after the super, we know you spammed your super. We know that's the case. We all know it's not a main force super. If it's right after the super, we know you simply can't stop spamming. Anyway, this one is more likely. This one I do not have that many strikes, so this is 100% losing. Ow. Yeah, I got bogged. Okay, can I use the Turbo Blast here to avoid this? You did a bad combo. Okay. Well. Alright, that as well. Anyone ever wanted to see something sad? Apparently, Enway never gave Ziggy the ability for you to dodge. You can dodge Ziggy's projectiles point blank. They gave him that problem. The only difference is he has a melee hit combined with it, so you don't have to care about point blank. You don't exactly have to care. I'm in the right this time, seriously. You need to learn how to use him. You can recover. If your primary slot is a very specific thing, you can recover way more than just that. Well, obviously working against Ziggy, but still. Recover 3 energy before using it. That's an instant combo start at 12 frames. From what I understand, no. No new player is going to be able to unlock any Street Fighters. They're completely gone. The same way can't even sell them from what supposedly from what have been heard. Like, unless you own them already, you're never getting any shards. There is an RJ.
3, 2, 1, go.
Poke. Nope. Just for a minute. Again. And there. I got rid of the block. Can't do anything. Yep. Walk away. We'll just use this. Yeah, they use the regular one. We're good. Okay, set it up. Great. At least they comboed. At least they comboed. Results wouldn't matter anyway. Ziggy always would lose in this to begin with. I think we're done with him. Can't use him any further. He's way too... He hits too very hard, but the problem is it's badly designed. In terms of what he has no 50-50 and his breaker is insanely slow with no refund. Compared to what it is now, he was never good, but it's still just sad. I'll do this team. We'll see what happens with this team. We have another breaker with Fern. Will it do anything? Probably not. Reminder, the only way we can get a guaranteed build up is if it's known. Ishikawa, reminder, you saw Tyson dodge the thing. Anyway, Psycho Red with ninjas. I don't know why you have to put a block in my primary slot, but so be it, game. Anyway, another Purging Storm. You didn't stop it. See the slash before you land. And now we just have to dodge the... I think we have to get rid of Adam, but... Burn! No. There goes the stacks. Get rid of my stacks. Nope. Up you go. I need to time this right. Dodge that one. Purging Storm. And since you use an assist, we got it! CD Slash! Helm! Break! There. Got him. What's the problem, Hunter boy? We got 3 characters that can do that. The animals are doing fine. I was the only one who wanted. Damn it. Why? Why you do this? Poke. Nope. Stab. If I dare saw something. Eh, who knows? Well, that didn't help, but he continued anyway. Okay. You're doing this on purpose to remove all my stacks whenever possible. Give me my block assist, game. Anyway, we have to do this. CD Slash. And we're back away. Wow. Fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Try that again. No. Doesn't matter. Go to your corner. Back away. No. We should land, right? No. Kept me in the air long enough. We stab you once. We Purging Storm. And what if I just back away? I dashed. He was gonna block anyway, likely. But I also forward dashed. I should have back dashed. I was about to, if only the knee actually hit further. Then I would have just hit him with a breaker. Why are you playing it? Oh no, a stupid notification from Streamlabs. Unmute your microphone. Be quiet. Random notifications from Streamlabs. You're not the one in charge. You're not the one actually bothering with this stuff. Why do you think it's a hotkey? Why do you think it's a hotkey? Streamlabs being worthless with its notifications. I mute everything. That includes the music. If it even works as it's supposed to. Reminder, anyone can take the code as long as it's been a minute. Doesn't matter if you waited 5 matches. Burn. Well, my team setup is right, but I am not going to be faster. Technically, I was faster there, but that's a block against the strike. Get rid of this. Nope, and okay. Can you just... No. Cylinder Crusher! Whip your way! Okay. No. No, you will not! Surging Storm! Now, how do we even get out of this? No! They got rid of the stack again. Interrupt and no, blocked. You did not need the crit! He doesn't have... It doesn't even matter that he doesn't get a refund. It's a full cost for a strike that can actually just whiff if you get hit by it at full range. It staggers out. Doesn't even get rewarded for his breakers. He uses it once and he loses all his stacks. Yeah, okay. Really? Yeah, you take the risk. You take the risk of all things. Okay. This again. Up you go. Recover the sheath. Another sheathing slash. Surging Storm, and yeah, it's not guaranteed. And he's just... He's taking the risk every time. Sheathing slash. Okay, what have we said here? You've been interrupted. And then we have to just... No. We don't even get to space him, it just ran forwards. No, he just ran forwards. Of course. Isn't that a full cost? No. No, it gets to be a 3. That gets to be a 3. Not good enough of a backdash. Not good enough of a timing, likely, rather. Eesh. I don't know, maybe his middle slot was blocked off or something. Clearly he wasn't having anything nice there. Jungle Fury. You have no blocks! But we all know I'm the slower one in terms of strikes. But not this time. For now. Get rid of this block, yep. Nope, okay. And I'm not out of range, so I don't mess up his breaker. I'm not out of range. Can I get my assist back, please? Oh, good enough. Now I need to somehow bait out this strike. Or their block. Okay, that's their block gone, but am I even going to be able to hit them instead? Well, their health is still too high. Yeah, it's still too high. Nope. I don't know if this counts. Hellbreaker! I don't know if that really counts. I look sluggish. Hello, Smith. It looked like it was it did not look like it was playing right. You did have the mill blocked off. Yeah. Yes, yeah. As I said, it didn't feel right. You have no blocks. Can I get Seething Slash, please? No, of course I don't get of course. Of course I get Purging Storm, so I'm slower. And you ignored it. Really, game? You ignored the Eric assist. Okay. Great. He was fast enough. They didn't rotate to Orion yet. Well, Purging Storm, that's a block. It'll be useful if they don't, you punch. Okay. 1. Health is, not low enough. We'll do damage. And we don't have speed. Blocked off in the primary slot. No speed on my breaker. Too slow. FC mobile drawings with you do realize I'm not like one of the weirdos that only post their wins, right? I post my sessions. You know that. You're not unique. Plenty of people win on video. Just so you know. Yes, but that's not the thing. You can take the win, everyone can. Good game then. This was somehow boring of a fight. But that's about it. Allen Breaker. That's... Why are you in this match of all things? Game being rude. Oh hey, Psycho Green crit on Breaker. No stacks. Hammered. It's just hammered and it's against the caveman. It's just being rude. Game rude. Yeah, I can't cancel that. Be aware, I would say the caveman is obviously stronger than Psycho Green, though. Just gonna point that out. Yes, the caveman is stronger in my opinion. By a decent chunk. You do not need to know what... You do need to remember that Coda has a painful combo. One below. Now, I think we have to finish all the Psycho Green on this match.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
Magna Defender. It's not going to be a fair one. That's all I can say. We'll hope the opponent is a little trigger happy, but if they armor my attacks, I don't even get any stacks. Okay, I need to hit them. Yeah, there we go. Cylinder Crusher! Ah, come on! Fern, you need to be faster with that yoink back. You need to be faster. You know, it would be nice if you actually rotated the game. Yeah, nope, okay. I didn't have a block. I do not have a block! Why do you have another one? And why are you not activating your thing you're supposed to? And game is rude. Get out of my corner! We stab them! No, we don't. We can't stab them. He's gonna slice me. That's all he needs to do. No? If you dare hit me out of that one! If he remind, if I get caught by something after the first hit of any of those attacks, we all know transition frames ruin it again. That was horrible. All we know is that just Saka Green is going to fall in the category of sadness whenever he gets interrupted by during transition frames. Sledge, another green monster. We need to rotate to a different assist. I don't know if Daishi is even going to be used because we're not going to bother with that. Sledge, you can combine your efforts with the car. Ahmed, why would Daishi be helping? Anyone else remember the other rules that we gave Mastodon Sentry last time? We gave them ranges. Who was the character we gave to Mastodon Sentry last time? Listen, Geki, we all know Poisandra wanted a car. Or rather, she steals everything. She probably wanted a van to sell her cakes. I don't know. He's weird. Ishikawa, he fought Dayne. The Mastodon Sentry fought Dayne. Who did the Mastodon Sentry use? If I'm not mistaken, it was the other Sentries, so that was likely what happened. Like Jason or Billy. Tyranno or Tricera Sentries. Anyway, someone lost connection. Nitro, you're allowed to re-enter. Anyway, stupid. You're not allowed to run Drakkon. Unless Drakkon was allowed to be an assist last time, you're not allowed to run Drakkon. Not your boy, you're allowed to re-enter. Anyways, dumb. Drakkon is not allowed to be part of it because of the fact that he's not supposed to be there. Okay. That's a Billy. I'm gonna press the primary. Blindside! Riding Barrage! Sorry, why did you just stop moving, Sledge? Something didn't seem right there. Something seemed off. Okay. Same thing over and over. Regular block. Yep. Enough! You will not interrupt. Car! Blindside! Yeah, no. Go ahead, press your strike. You will not do that! He's got a vaulting kick! Yeah. Goes decently far. Just give it a moment for Geki to acquire what the information was for the last one. How should I know how that? You can blame someone not taking care of this. With Thomas missing, Billies are getting away with behavior he would not condone. So, yeah, if anyone wants to try and get Thomas with the threat of Billies are being used badly, you might want to do so now. Yeah, Darkness Frenzy. He's gonna start flying at me, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm going to need a... Yep, there. Merciless Volley. Out of my corner! No. Ah, interrupted. Okay. Okay then. And 4. That's 4 energy. Here. Point blank. Darkness Frenzy. Strike it down. And you're gonna send flying, or you're gonna send another bunch of nunchucks? No. Okay. Dodge. Again. Okay. Well, I was correct about their breaker. Not really, I said both anyway. Go ahead. Okay. Interrupted. I dash forwards once, just to do this.
KO. You win.
I do not know what's supposed to be the most powerful character in terms of lore. All I know is that there are specific things that are broken in terms of lore. Because if anything, whatever's going with the Morphin Masters, I don't know. But going by this, they're still supposed to have a connection to the Morphin Grid. In some way. So anyone that has the powers, the ability to disrupt your connection to the Morphin Grid with minimal effort is probably going to be the most broken thing. Just because your powers are just gone. That's a key detail, I would say. But then you just have villains. And most of the time they end up just being stronger than the Rangers in the first place. In that game, I would have liked the Eric earlier. So at least have a block assist against whatever's going to be an onslaught of attacks from this. Gonna kick me? Interrupt. Finding barrage. No, not allowed to backdash. Merciless volley. No. Who knows? Who knows? Okay.
KO.
Listen, the fact that Black Dragon is seen as a character that can easily... Okay, how about I put it this way? Because of the Battle for the Grid game, we have Mastodon Sentries that can run around with the Black Dragon cannons. They specifically use that to disrupt the connection to the Morphin Grid so they can steal their morphers. Black Dragon itself caused by just emitting whatever it was, he was just shouting, causing waves of disruption. He caused all the Rangers' powers to just... Their suits were disintegrating. He was only interrupted by Kimberly, but they never used the move again properly. And then, the same way they lost a connection to the Morphin Grid, they got it in the same way. They used one of Black Dragon's hands to blast the connection into, I think, the green candle or whatever it was, Tommy's coin, to give them Green Ranger powers. Can re-establish connection and remove connection. That's what's going on with Black Dragon. Nope, Adam. Okay, well, their defense is supposed to be crumbled, but I am not going to get out of this. Yep, here we go. Ah, you did nothing. Go back away. Blindside. You ran into it. You have to run up to me just to get hit by a blindside. Again, another blindside. Darkness Frenzy. Be warned. There's another one coming your way. You've been blindsided. Yep, I did not allow Drakkon. That's what I remember. I don't remember allowing Drakkon as a choice. Phantom got trampled that match. Someone kept getting blindsided, rammed over repeatedly. If anyone even thinks about bringing Chase, Hammett, Psycho Green's too weak for an epic. No. Geki! Stop. got that wrong. Sakurine's too weak of an epic. That's what I said, Hamid. Mastodon Sentry just has the Sentries with him, that's all. Go's been up for 1 minute. Anyone can enter. Okay. All the morphers. You say that, but yet he's still got overpowered by regular Tommy in one case. I don't know how canon you could say Battle for the Grid is. It's just another version of Shattered Grid, I don't know. Well, it's something. An attempt at it. Clearly he stabbed Rita. That's all that happened there. Reminder people, if the code's been up for well over a minute, anyone can take it, even if you haven't waited 5 matches. The code's broken somehow, just say. Just put it out to some other thing, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. Hey, he threw me with a car, I throw him with a car. Artist frenzy. Yeah, I did. Con add a dash. And that was too delayed. Nope. Ah, that's Adam. Okay, so obviously he rotated, but still. No. Same thing will happen. Artist frenzy. Yeah, no, that's worthless. Adam is just obviously better when it comes to trying to recover energy before attacking. Car! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Also pressed it too early. Try to move my hand over. I actually put a green explosion. God, no, that's good enough. Slash, get out of here. Because it's right next to each other, Hamid. I can just press this button as well, but it doesn't have the thing doesn't exist. The hotkey is not currently set up. So I can press another button, but it wouldn't do anything. Do I have him? This is fine. I just press a button, a hotkey in the end. Just to make sure it explodes. So I have to manually make the screen explode every time. And I can spam the buttons as much as I have to. And I hold the button, it obviously explodes twice. But I'm trying to have the windscreen over by the time I let you guys see the game again. So yes, it explodes twice. On purpose. Gonna kick them in the face and then go for a breaker. Well, at least it rotated and did exactly what I wanted. At least. Nope, Lord's Assault! And car! Oh no. You could at least throw the car to at least threaten them with an energy reset. Okay, sweep. Good enough then. Okay, they cancel. Eric! There are no hit sounds because Goldio's still missing them. Back away. You asked for it. Look at that.
KO, you win.
Anyway, people, let's get your team set up, people. Go ahead. Mastodon Sentry with the Tyranno Sentries. Or Mastodon Sentry combined with Mighty Morphin, also known as just random sentries, because we can't have more than just one. That's a Turbo Tommy. Alright. Get your teams up, people. Team battle can begin. Sweep! Okay, no hit sounds. Silence! Anyway, he still has yet to do anything about it. I need to get rid of this block. Nope! But you're not getting rid of that one. And up you go. Be careful. If you're not careful, I'm gonna hit you with a golden pulse. Yes. So like it's all working. I can't even screw up. If the game's not loading for you, then you've altered the game files. So you might as well just restart the game or re-download it entirely. If your device saved your progress, you should be fine. Set your teams up accordingly, people. That is all. Kamdor with Kamdor assist. And then we need something else useful for him. Did we allow Kamdor for Dayne? Did we allow that? We might want to just do the opposite. Did we use it though? Can't remember. As long as you have Mastodon Sentry, you don't need the assist. The assist is just there so we can run the assists as another attack. That way it allows more of a... Then you have more attacks that can actually finish the fight. The team battle is supposed to start now, but anyone can enter for this last battle before we begin. So I'm setting the team up on the main, but I have no clue what's going on with anyone else. The code is anyone can be taken by anyone right now. And I'll be running Jason assist because I need a strike. And for Kamdor, we need a breaker, I think. But in this case, I'll just run Dayne. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Lord's Assault! No. Again, no. Need to risk. Uh-huh. I mean, as long as you level the thing up, you can get it, but if you want max focus fire, then you'll have to play it a very specific way. That and your primary slot just need to line up. Game is certainly doing something, and you've been kicked. I whiffed. Golden Pulse! Car! No! Ah, of course. He's zaps. Nope, uppercut. Left side of the assists. Okay, people? Here you go. We have Kamdor's team here. Kamdor 1 in the middle, the Kamdor on the left, Dayne on the right. That's what I'm running for him. And then for team number 2. Yeah. Team number 2, I'm running Mastodon Sentry with Mastodon Assist and Jason. The assist for the other one can be any Mighty Morphin. I'd recommend running a Strike, though. I know Trini got buffed, because then that just allows it to Sabertooth Sentry. So, there's that. Though I don't know if that actually is even allowed to exist. I don't think... I can't remember if that's even allowed to exist. I don't think Sabertooth Sentries are allowed. As Drakkon Trini is Mighty Morphin Trini from that universe. Meh. Mastodon Sentry teams, you will be done later. I will be playing him the first one, so... Some other stuff. So, yeah. Best out of 3, Zord Graveyard. Kamdor teams, join. I input the code wrong. Kamdor teams, join. I said Kamdor, use your ears, please. Same with you. Kamdor teams, please. Theme battle is beginning. Where is... Of all times, you two people that just weren't here earlier when the codes were just sitting on screen, and now all of a sudden you join during the theme battle. And the Antonio was the second time they tried to enter. But that's not a theme battle. Okay, Omega, we just fought, but obviously theme battles do not count. So, good luck. Reminder, the one rule is you're not allowed to end the fight with Dayne, so be careful. We both have a block. The only rule is to not end the fight with the assist. That is not the leader. Make sure not to taunt either, as the only one that actually technically can taunt is Master Sentry, but that is only if he's gonna use a stack. So be ready. Do what you can to represent your character well. Don't play it badly. Roll it, okay, no. Yeah, kick. Focus fire. And back away. I can't interrupt him in time. Maybe I should have taken the stacks, but who knows. Kick. Focus fire. And rifle blast smash. We got 6 stacks, and I'm just going to press this here. We're out of range, but not at the same time. I've got 2 stacks. Let's see what happens. Grenade. Another launch. Grenade! I reset my energy. That's on me. That one's on completely on me. Tackle! Lots of grenades! Lots of shots into a grenade.
KO, you win.
I can't help you there, Hammond. I'm not getting any drop frames on this time. It's just being stupid. You're keeping me in my corner, but good job on trying to prevent me from moving, but this might be one-sided, might not be. Remember, you do have an attack that's faster than Master Sentry's strike. That only has 1 strike, so remember that. Spam your breakers if you can. You also can teleport with Dayne if you have him. Well, smash. Nope. Okay. I saw with a block. Get rid of this. Grenade. Nope. Okay. Can I? No, I'm not letting it up. Okay, door breach. Focus fire. I delayed it as much as I can to an extent. Kick you again. And tackle. And tackle again. Back away. Activate this. I have full stacks. You'll have to knock me out, otherwise we do a full powered attack. Focus fire max. Another focus fire. Grenade. Not grenade. This is a grenade. No. I did not block in time.
KO, you win.
Good job. Yeah, Kamdor can remove those stacks. Yep, you can work well with Magna. Technical one. Why did they play the intro twice? Focus fire! Grenade! Block him! Okay. Rifle blast smash! And again! This is fine. Do it before I reset my energy. Before I accidentally reset it again. Okay. Door breach! I lost my stacks for that. Grenade! Grenade! Rifle blast smash! 5 stacks. We'll make you to the backdash. We took a little less damage there. We'll have to go invincible. That was not invincible. Okay. Can we grenade? Okay. That didn't help. Tackle! Grenade! Tackle! Ah, he got caught! Grenade! The random hits of the grenades are just... I don't know what it is. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't... It does and doesn't work. Like, you can throw it in the middle of the arena, the grenade doesn't hit it. But all of a sudden, it does. It's weird. Because you're up to Omega, you try to represent it. This is clearly good. Master and Sentry teams, join. Some matches can be one-sided, some can be very close. I can only hope you've been practicing your Kamdor here and there. Or playing him every so often. Random streams, that's all it is, Alzulu. Hammond has joined with Master and Sentry. I shall stab him. The only way to get through to Drakkon is by stabbing the Master Sentry. Here we go. I'll use my primary slot and see what happens. Unarmed combo! Nope. No unarmed combo for me. And no, not fast enough. Great. You're gonna dodge that. But you're not gonna dodge my invincibility. Not gonna give me my invincibility the other time. Okay, game. It's clearly gonna do that. It's clearly gonna do that. All I can say what happened there is it doesn't seem right with how that hit was. That strike may be frame 22, but that's after. But Kamdor is supposed to be fast on the actual hit. Played it twice again. Anyway, fine. Middle slot it is. You cancelled. And close strikes. You've been interrupted. With that, we're going to just, nope. Ah, that's a little block for them. Okay, Dayne. We got a bit of a strike help. And back away. Nope. Of course. I'm not allowed to dash back forwards. This is being rude, game. Nope. Malicious escape. No. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Of course that happens. You miss. Here. I got a breaker for you. Get stabbed. Close strikes. And zap him with lightning. You're making use of a strong backdash. Good enough, but still. Failed to start. Who knows? This time, however, let's see about start with a backdash this time and go for. I'm gonna do a backdash into a primary and see what happens. No. That's gonna be a no. Double blade baton. You've been caught. And we just back away. Add-on combo. This is fine. Like I said, it's fine. Sweep! Nope. Made a little bit of a dash. Couldn't get out of that one. I should have just pressed the button there. Nope. Oh, of course. They have max stacks. What is it gonna mean, though? Dayne! Nope. Sweep! No. Not allowed to sweep them. Fine. 2 hits and kick. Fine. They had a block when needed. But we'll see how this goes. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyone out? Any of the representatives has now joined as their character. Go ahead. See what you can do. Whether or not this will be even a thing that can happen. Can Kamdor even break through the defense he needs to? Because Dayne failed the last time. Did Kamdor make it through?
3, 2.
Well, they're both American. They would be kind of lagging. Ah, backdash. Been caught by focus fire. Grenade. Rifle butt smash. You get one chance to represent. He's leveled up to max. We'll see what happens here. Tackle? Ah! Come on, he's trying to land the focus fire. He might as well just go for the rifle butt smash. Giovanni. Careful. Yeah, you took forever to try and think about doing that. You really were stuck in full energy for a while. Grenade. And tackle. Hey, he did a combo. He did a combo, and clearly it happened. Kept recovering during things. Seems a bit more one-sided. The newest bounty hunter is not better than the last. Newest bounty hunter is not better than the last one. Clearly this ninja of a bounty hunter is not good enough to beat guns with his blades. Grenade! Ah, that's a block. That's a block from the other one. Ah! It explodes the ground. Most of your stacks are gone. Perfect dodge of a very laggy situation for the spectator, isn't it? But the backdash was a perfect backdash. That is not well good enough. That backdash is way too strong. Just to allow those types of situations. Get rid of the block. Grenade! Ah, grenade hits. Grenade again. Grenade hits again. And up they go. Grenade toss. Ah, blocked. And rifle butt smash. Max stacks acquired. B1, if he throws the grenade, he can probably get away with things. And up. He's about to... He didn't get the drop kick, though. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, anyway, he wins, and he gets to win in such a way that it very much is painful. In what way? Well, too much lag somehow. It's lagging again. Yeah. At this point, we need someone else other than you to represent that one. Giovanni, you're allowed to re-enter as Macedon Sentry. Abajet, if you're going to lag, there's no point in bothering. You had your attempt to an extent. Giovanni, we need you to re-enter. We need Macedon Sentry to end, please. If you're Omega, not for now. It's one entry. We're trying to get as many representatives as possible. Yes, I play twice. I try to make it even. Because we do... It's a best of 5 things. Abajet, give it time. Let someone else fight. If you're going to have another laggy situation, then we can't bother with that. You'll have to say it after the first match already. But we need a Macedon Sentry to join. If we end up running out of people to represent a character, Benjamin, then you're technically going to be allowed to join again. That's all. That's one important detail there. But for now, we try to get one. We basically try to have it. We try to have it that everyone can have at least one chance to, or a person can try and represent a theme battle character. If you're able to play as it, you might want to save. We simply just need to try and own the character in the first place. So, can we get the Mastodon Sentries and Kamdors to join, please? We need the next ones to appear. Because clearly we know we have enough Kamdors, but the question is how many Sentries do we have? What is even going on with the entries today? Yeah, Giovanni, technically your match doesn't count. Abhijit says there was a lot of lag, so we can only... You kind of have to re-enter. Geki is currently in the code. We need a Sentry player to join, please. Giovanni, you are allowed to re-enter because your matches don't count because of Abhijit's connection issue. So we need a new match representative from you, please. This is the only time you're allowed to replay, Benjamin, is when there's quite a bit of outside influence of lag. If you were lagging, please say, but please don't lie as well. Or any Master Sentry can join the code right now. It's really going to take this long. Now, Benjamin, actually, yeah. If there is a problem with the amount of players we have for Master Sentry, since you played as Kamdor, if you were Omega, you're allowed to re-enter as Mastodon Sentry if you have them. To help represent that side, because apparently those amount of players seem to be missing.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1,
Again.
go.
Nope, that's a block. Grenade. Grenade missed. It said missed 3 times. Well, he summoned the army, but they don't add any stacks. That's 3 stacks, but there's only 1 hit. And rifle butt smash into the air. And nope, blocked. And anything? No stacks. Ah, they lost all their stacks for that one. You do have why? But you haven't entered at all, or unless you're a different person. Wolfgrim said, doesn't matter. Well, that's a rifle butt smash into another one. Reinforce! Grenade! Do as many grenades as possible! Send in the traps! Dodge that! Ah, okay. Drop kick!
KO. You win.
He didn't send in the grenades, he sent in the people to break down the door. FBI, open up. Probably the weakest version of all the stacks attacks, but still.
3, 2,
I mean, technically he slides over, but it is close enough to a dropkick at max stacks. There's the flank, into a tackle. And grenade. Okay, both of them running around, but close strike goes through. And another. It's with a double blade baton, which, what do we got next? Goes for a tackle, but gets blocked. Sends a fly back to their corner. Okay. That's a kick to the face. Grenade. He backs away. Keeps back. Yep. Dodge, but not fast enough. He lost all of his stacks that matter. Sweep. And unarmed strikes. Kick. He wants his revenge. He wants his revenge to a match set that doesn't matter anymore. Stop. I might just set it to a steady 720. Why did Jason start his intro? Kicked, but dodged and launched. Focus fire. 5 stacks. You might as well call reinforcements in their face. You lost all your stacks. Okay. Well, dodged. Focus fire. Nothing happens. And nope, not a dodge. And I'm combo. Nothing goes through. Goes for focus fire. 720p. Quality. Anyway, get launched. And nope. Kicked again. That's a risk taken from Geki, but it was not worth it. Someone needs to start calling reinforcements. Stop wasting your stacks. You're supposed to represent the character, not try and go for something. Yeah, that's focus fire. And gonna call. Oh, he did. He finally called and kicked him in the face.
KO. You win.
He was fighting a no-stack Sentry, but Geki still didn't manage to take the win there. Yeah, lagging seriously badly. Okay. Really? Apparently we had 2 laggers. It's 2-0, Geki. Learn. Mastodon Sentry took both wins. But yeah, in terms of your matches, yes, 1-1. Geki versus Giovanni won last time. Yeah. Yes, already corrected it. Already corrected the thing. You'll have to re-enter, both of you. Omega, please wait a bit longer before we continue. It's Giovanni versus Geki one more time because their last match was lagging. So it's 1-1 in the set. So I'll try that again. Giovanni versus Geki. There we go. Last chance. If you be aware, if you lag too much, you will just be invalid. Yeah.
3, 2.
In terms of the assists for Mastodon Sentry, it has to just be the Mighty Morphin main ranges because they're sentries. They pretend to be sentries. Focus vibe interrupted. 8 stacks, but is it worth it? Ah, nope. He loses every single one. Exactly. Rival Blast Smash whiffs and launches again. Grenade toss. And nope, it's the cancel. Goes to a block, but he's gonna hit by grenade. That's a block. Was it worth it though? Ah. Well, gets hit by double bladed baton. Tackles. The tackle whiffs and grenade. Point blank grenade. That's a block. Tackle. No. Sweep. And kicked. Okay, there. Kamdor now gets a win. Giovanni, what's your opinion? Eesh. Not for now, Hammett. New Mastodon Sentries and Kamdors, join please. Giovanni, your verdict. Because you're not exactly fighting to your best, you're constantly trying to stack stacks instead of using them effectively. Black Sun has a Kamdor. Do we not have any other Mastodon Sentry users? We need some Mastodon Sentry users. Omega, not for you yet. If we don't see any more Mastodon Sentry users, then you'll be allowed to enter and represent him and on the other side. But Wolf Crimson, wherever you are, I don't know. Unless you're Omega, somehow. Yeah, but don't worry, like I said, give it a bit before we let you represent the other side. Abbajet, we are looking for a Mastodon Sentry. You cannot seriously just say that when you don't even have an opponent. Emmett, stop being dumb. Smash on Sentry on the left. Me and Mastodon Sentry should join, please. If there's no one that's able to join, then Omega, you can join in 1 minute if the code is still up by then. This is auto on. Your levels don't matter. It's just characters. Apparently now we have 2 different new names. There. Okay, we need a Kamdor to join, please. Abhijit, you might want to join. Umarian or Tien, one of you two can join. We're just basically now you guys just at a race to see who gets into the fight. Omega, now you'll just have to wait a bit longer because we have some more Mastodon Sentry users. So, Kamdor and Mastodon Sentry teams, please join as rapidly as possible and get your teams and get ready to fight. Black Sun versus Yusuf. Of course Yusuf now appears. Well, we have another character. We have another set of 2 people that working here. Or 2 people that didn't want to represent the character yet. So we have Wolf Crimson that still has to play, and that other new name. Neither of these 2 have represented the character yet, so as long as the Kamdor wins, there's still no guaranteed. It's still not over. The sets are not over at all. We can also do a best of 7 if we really have to, because there's 4 clones. Actually, you know what? No, 4 clones. This is a best of 7. Every win kills 1 clone, or one part of the team. Why did I he just shot a Kamdor? Kamdor. He's shooting another Kamdor. He just threw another Kamdor. There, it's gone. The Kamdors have left. And it didn't work. It made him shoot himself and he punched himself. Hello, Noah. It was shooting Kamdors. We had the projectile bug, the visual effect bug appear, and we got Kamdors attacking Kamdor. Currently, it's 1 win for Kamdor and 2 wins for Mastodon Sentry. That's the current score.
3, 2, 1.
We had the projectile bug appear. Visual only, though. Happy gap. And grenade toss. Ah, he's been caught. That's a dodge. Overhead swing. Activates the stacks. Grenade. Ah, you can't get out of the 3rd grenade. Walk to the head and fire it away. And that's Jason. Not good enough. But wrong choice. Focus fire to the corner. And nope, grenade in your face. Another grenade in your face. He's activated his stacks. Door breach. Tackled over. Nope. To the corner you go. Grenade. 1-to-1. The grenade exploded on his feet. I don't know why it has to be so weirdly buggy with the grenades. Like they let you dodge, but sometimes they don't. 1-to-1. We continue. Here we go.
2, 1, go.
And tackle. Nope, the tackle whiffs. Goes for another tackle. And tackles again. Grenade toss. Yeet. It's a whiff. Blocked. Rattle butt smash. He goes for his full. He goes for only. It's level 2. Kicked out of the air. He didn't get rid of any of those stacks though, so be careful. Grenade. Focus fire. And sweep. Add-on combo. With that one. Goes to a double bed baton, but gets tackled into. For another grenade. And grenade. That's a block. That's a roll bus smash. And they're back to 2 stacks. Goes to a sweep. And stabbed away. Kicks the air. Whiffs. That's a grenade. Grenade whiffs, but it's not over yet. They've got some health left. Double the baby button, and it whiffs. That does not follow. That does not follow visual effects, or even that thing does not follow its weapon either. Not even the visual effects or the weapon. It just whiffed. He crouched down just not get hit. Anyway, yeah. We've actually turned this thing to a best of 7. Every win, you get rid of 1 clone. So, right now, the match is not over. 3-1. So, any Mastodon Sentries and Kamdors can join. Omega, please do not join yet. Currently, we do not need another Mastodon Sentry. Depending on if you join first. So we need one of the new names. We need the new names to join. We need Kamdor and Mastodon Sentry of the ones that haven't represented characters yet. Join, please. Abadjet, you're allowed to rejoin because you haven't even... Your match don't count. There we go. I have GTA on Epic Games, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to play that, especially on you. You know very well that's good. That's not going to work. He already played. He won. He was able to represent his character. Anyway. If you're lagging Abeljet, then you cannot represent it any further. Just remember that. Anyway, tackle. Nope. That's an arm combo. And door breach. Goes for a focus fire. Ah, you reset your energy. Energy reset. You can't do anything. Well, up they go. And grenade. Dodge. And double play button, but no, that's a launch. Another, that's a 3-stack grenade. Decent bit of energy, gets bonked, and launched. 4 stacks, but it's only level 1. Goes for a double button. And recovers for close strikes. It's with 1. Nothing happens. Another close strikes. Sends it flying to the corner. I think maybe a malicious escape would have worked there, but that's a catch. What happens here? That's a fire. And tackle. I think you should have just done a malicious escape. I think that might have been a combo. I'm pretty sure it teleports forwards. Abadjet, what happened there? You have to say now. You have to say now. Kamdor is currently losing. Mastodon Sentry is currently in the lead. What's the verdict, Abadjet? Random FPS drops on. Fine. Yeah. Well, he's answered the thing for the first match. Currently, the bounty hunter is being beaten up. They've only got themselves left. They still have 3 other Mastodon Sentries to get out of the way.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. Sweep. That's a knockout. And unarmed combo. 1. Another unarmed combo. If there's too little hammered, so that's gonna be a no in that case. Only that, or the answer is unknown for now. 2 stacks. Malicious escape doesn't work. Goes to Jason, gets whipped. Not how that works. Don't try to represent a character. Yes, it has some viewer influence, but it doesn't. That part doesn't matter. Well, that's a stun. Ah, he's dashing and zapped. 1-1. Remember to say whether or not outside influence exists or not. 1-1.
Three, 2,
That's a block. And tackled once. Tackled again. And that's a stack. Kicks it out. Yep, it kicks it out. Well, that happened. Sweep! Gets blocked again. Goes for another. Level 2 stacks. Fires 3 times. And Adam combo. They activate the stacks, but they still got punished. That's a grenade, point blank. They called a stack for level 2. That's the Jason. He stopped dashing. Detection. That looked like detection. What we got? Pretty sure what happened there is it was a block, but then detected, so it became a new block. So it became the second block, so it won. Reminder that any block that is split up into animations will do that. I don't know. If yes, I was dodging this Jason assist. I think the last part you might have stopped dodging. But I don't know what happened there. If it claims it didn't continue dodging, then I don't know what happened there. We'll continue to let others represent the characters, but for now, Mastodon Sentry has basically taken the win. We'll let other people that haven't played yet enter, so the other Mastodon Sentry can join, and then another Kamdor if there is another one. Please join if you haven't played and would like to represent a character. Just wait. Anyone that would like to play the character, please enter. We are waiting. Anything? Where are the people at? Where are they? No one's joining. Don't rejoin yet. We need some new names. We saw some new names, so we're looking for them still. Where's the Mastodon Sentry that joined when TN joined? They're allowed to re-enter, so we can at least have a new set. Done. I don't think Dragon Zord Sentries exist. And also, you are assisted on the wrong side. Please use Jason or some other thing. Please swap your assist to Jason or one of the other Mighty Morphin characters. I don't think Dragon Zord Sentries exist. That's the thing. I'm not sure if the I don't think the Sabertooth Sentries exist because Dragon Armor Trini exists, and that Trini is from the world of the Coinless Trini. Okay, TN is don't re-enter, please. Thunderstrike. We have our Mastodon Sentry. We need a Kamdor user to join, please. Kamdor users, join, please. Oh, alright. We're trying to find. We have Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike has set the team up, so they are waiting up. Now we need a Kamdor team to join, please. I may have had that problem before as well, Adrian, so that, it was a while since I used him. So that's... I kind of caused a problem last time I used him. He had to fight. Got some rando name here. Some Hojit. Please set your team up with Kamdor if you would like to play. Right now we're currently doing a theme battle. We can fight you again later with that team. Please set your team up accordingly to Kamdor assist with Kamdor leader alongside Dayne assist. If you want to represent as Kamdor or Masson Sentry. Becky, I didn't say you were allowed to join. If I don't tell you you're allowed to rejoin, you're not allowed to enter. Thunderstrike has not fought a proper opponent. We are waiting for a proper opponent that has not played yet. Especially since the theme battle is actually over if Masson Sentry is to win. So we're trying to get more sets in to have this set be a bit more represented in a sense. That is not Kamdor. That is not Kamdor. Please, read the names. I do not know how that happened. Come on, you swapped the... Kamdor, Dayne, please. If you would like to play right now, you need to swap to that team. Please. Okay, Digital Gamer, you need to set your team up accordingly with Kamdor or Masson Sentry, please. Because you're not listening. You need to listen. We're doing the theme battle right now. You have to put... If you would like to play as right now, at this moment, we're busy with the theme battle, you have to take a specific team setup. We'll be able to fight later, or after we've finished with it, and then you'll be allowed to. You'll have to basically use Kamdor or Masson Sentry, whichever one you want to represent. But for now, you cannot play a regular character. And you know, technically if it was a thing, I don't know whether or not we could have just had a random... I don't think we could have two bots fight each other in Uno. We could do that. Yeah, if you're not gonna listen, you're gonna get timed out. I told you why. We're busy with the theme battle. You're gonna be timed out if you keep questioning things when I'm already told you what the reason is. We're currently busy with the theme battle. You cannot play regular characters for now. You need to set your team up accordingly to Masson Sentry or Kamdor. Theme battle down there. But I guess for now, it looks like that is the case. Oh, we have an idiot. We have an idiot. Yep. Yeah, but not the thing, Geki. It needs to be bots. Digital Gamer is not listening. At all. They're not listening. If they get mad again, you can time them out. Benjamin, in this case, if they try to do it again, we're going to probably allow other Kamdors to join. Which means you can represent Kamdor a second time. At the same time, it probably won't, it doesn't really matter anymore, but Give it a moment. Give it a bit more time. If the next one fails to connect, if we have a failed connection again or proper setup, then you're allowed to join. You were the one that played the first character anyway, so that's why I'm giving you priority over Geki for now. Since you technically were the last one, the first one to play the theme battle, so technically you waited the longest to play a theme battle character again. But as I said, if Digital is not going to set the team up accordingly, I guess we don't have someone that can cooperate to play a theme battle character. Okay. Kamdor's gonna enter. Eddie Kamdor. Race. Geki got in first. Omega did fight me, yes. That's why I said he tried to get priority. I just said the thing, any Kamdor can enter. I gave it, or I said the thing. I'm hoping whoever was trying to be faster, whether or not it was Benjamin or Geki. In this case, Geki entered as soon as he could. Anyway, we'll allow one more thing. If Benjamin wants to fight Hammett, because then you can represent Kamdor again, and Hammett can try and represent his main. Then it means you guys also fight each other, which is the two opponents I fought. And then we're done here. So let's see, Thunderstrike versus Geki. What happens? Goes for another Clone Strike. Ah, that's a grenade. Sweet. Not paying attention, you should have just activated a breaker. Don't blame that on one. Ah, take a grenade. Blocked. And double blame that on once again. He got stabbed. He summoned a clone. Maybe just TJ. Yes, you're just. Apparently now you're getting struck by FPS drops. That's annoying.
Go!
There goes Mike and Steve trying to line up. Your play after the theme battle is technically over because you're not listening. Okay, Digital Gaming or Gamer. You're not listening entirely, so you can't play just yet. We're doing with theme battle stuff still before we go back to normal games. 2 stacks. And I'm combo to nothing. And up you go. For 3 shots. Jason fires through a combo. And sweep. Grenade. Focus fire. That's a level 1 stack. Kicks and sweeps. Goes for an unarmed combo. That's a land. But the top one. Very painful lightning slash. Ah, that's a grenade. Fire. One to one. Can you give Mastodon Sentry Kamdor a chance to be more than just 4 losses against 1 win? Who knows? Geki. There we go.
3, 2,
Well, go ahead and do so.
go.
Do so if you can. Ah, it's a bug. Focus fire. And, yep, just running in the face. Kicks the block. And sends him flying. Surprise attack. That's a block and kicked in the face. Up you go. What did that look like it froze time? I think there might still be a bit of a cheat. Something looked, that's it off. That looked weird. Benjamin, you're fighting Hammered. But you'll have to play as Kamdor. That's a sweep. And no. Sweep again. And I don't call no hits. But he gets perfectly interrupted. 2 stacks. Reset their energy. Malicious escape whiffs. Jason gets summoned. And so, and there it goes. He gets gone. Fact that she didn't save him that time. Goes for a sweep.
KO. You win.
Hamid, are you there? You tried. Hamid and Benjamin, join. It's you two. Kamdor versus Mastodon Sentry, but wherever Hamid is, I do not know what he's done. Closed my game. He said his last mention was he closed his game, but who knows? He gets to play again. Kamdor can take at least 2 wins right now. To the 4 wins Mastodon Sentry has. He's already killed the clones. It's just a last-ditch effort to try and give people more chances to fight. So save you in the game, Benjamin, and then I will see whatever's going on with Hamid. Devin is not allowed. Please swap your assist to the other side around, and then please also put in Mighty Morphin Jason or someone else. Devin is not allowed. Omega, and you kind of need to fix your team as well. Omega, I think your team was wrong. Kamdor, assist on the left, please. Yeah, Benjamin has the team set up correctly. And now, wherever Hamid is, I do not know. The person that just joined needs to swap their assist to the other side as well, alongside, please, picking at everything. Okay, Omega's team is set up right, but this person is another rando that just joined. I have pinged him on Discord. There. Okay, he should be here. Hamid needs to join. Can't anymore. Hamid cannot even play anymore. Okay, ABD, please swap your assists to the other side. Your team is correct this time. But Mastodon Sentry is required to be on the left. And I mean the assists. Please swap them. Yeah. Please swap them around, and then we're good. You can both re-enter, but we need the assist to be swapped around. There is a dumb thing about the game that has, the left assist is more common to be the first assist you get. So please swap your assists, and then we can be good. There is a Tricera Sentry, yes, but the difference is Billy's dead in that universe, so it makes sense. Trini technically could be used, but I'm not sure. That one's up in the air. Saber-tooth Sentries, I don't know if they really exist. Tyranno Sentries do exist. All the other ones, up in the air, kind of. Billy's dead in that universe, so the Tricera Sentries make sense. So, yeah. ABD, you're allowed to re-enter, please. Set your swap your assists around, and then we should be good. I know we're being very specific with these setups, but it is a requirement. It's not been changed since the start. Or rather, the new assist change is there, because as of recently, we could tell that some sort of left assist is all way more common than the right assist. And the setup does influence it a lot. Pterodactyl does exist because of... Listen, they could easily just take the Pterodactyl's powers before giving her the corrupted bow. So the Pterodactyl one makes sense. She's literally there, already under control. There we go. Team setup's correct. Let's go. Represent your characters well. Will Kamdor at least be able to take 3 wins? Or will Mastodon Sentry destroy him completely? Here we go. Region is Asia for some reason.
Three, two, one, go!
Encore. Yep, goes for a breaker. The team battle is not over yet. But technically it is. There is already one, but we're trying to give them more fights. You need to attack! And get rid of the block out of your primary! Sluggish. Looks half sluggish. Encore, Mastodon Sentry's team is with Mastodon Sentry leader, but yeah, I think someone's very much lagging.
KO, you win.
I think ABD is very much lagging.
Three, two, one, go!
Blocked! But someone starts with a breaker. Okay. Unarmed attack combo. And another unarmed combo. I don't know if you really can Encore. It's basically over. Unless you want to set a Mastodon Sentry's team, then you can fight Omega, because I don't know about ABD being an opponent right here, because this is very much... Yeah. I don't know about this one. It looks very much laggy, or is very new. I don't know. One of the two. We'll let you try to represent, because that was way too much. That I wouldn't count as a match. That was just horrible. Encore set your team. A Mastodon Sentry assist, and... Hey, Geki, if you're there, it's time to kill someone. You know what you're required to do. If you have those thoughts, you are a retard. This is an online game. Can you stop having those retarded thoughts? If you can't handle playing online with other players, go play a single-player game where your actions don't matter. Yeah, Mastodon Sentry alongside I try Sarah any Sentry assist to an extent. You're allowed to use Billy, but I wouldn't recommend it. So, I recommend Jason, and I'm technically still iffy about allowing Trini assist. Kimberly likely is fine. Kimberly assist is fine. But yeah, make sure it's on the right, and then you're allowed to enter. Benjamin, you're allowed to re-enter and represent again because your last opponent was horrible. I wouldn't count that as a match, so you can re-enter again. So Benjamin versus Onkar, or in this case, it's going to be Omega versus Aja Onkar. Yeah, I know it's corrupt. Okay, Omega, or Benjamin in this case, you're allowed to re-enter. There we go. Let's hope your match is good this time. This time, hopefully it's not one-sided. That perfect does not count in my opinion because your you could easily tell your opponent was not doing anything. We try to represent the characters with enough action as possible. So here we go. Kamdor versus Master Sentry. Final match. Goes for an overhead swing, nothing happens. Grenade. Dodges. Goes for a sweep, nothing hits. Blocks. And gets hit by a focus fire. Nope, that's interrupted. Gets launched. And nope, in the corner they are. That's a Jason getting struck out. In the corner they stay. A double blade button, and that's a reset. Energy reset. Will Master Sentry be able to take advantage of it? To an extent. To an extent. Blocks the air. Gets away with a double blade baton. Gets away with a double. Katana. I cannot remember the name. Double slash. There we go. But that's a breaker. Dashes forwards. Recovers. 2, 10, and sweeps. Nothing happens. Too much recovery. Fires. And still alive. But the kicks comes through right after. Yeah, okay, so never mind, it's just heavily lagged. I saw the region was supposed to be Asia, but I guess some connections are just horrible. I am in South Africa, so good luck with that. Yeah, you have to be very careful.
3, 2, 1.
Try that again. Goes for a tackle, gets blocked. And that's a grenade into a shoulder tackle. For that, goes for a sweep. Nothing happens. He blocks the air. Very late double blade baton, but it still worked. And slice, but blocked. And grenade. Nope. Kicks them out of their corner. They're back in the left side. This to be left flying into the corner again. And HP is very much counting up. And then it isn't. Nope. And nope. That's a tackle from across the screen. Another swing. That is max stacks. Be real careful of the grenades. Perfect interruption. No grenades allowed. I don't watch cricket. I don't exactly watch sports to begin with. I could. I don't really. That's a kick. Focus fire. And flashed. Good job to Omega. 1-1. That fight took way longer than it should have. Final fight. Down to the wire. Can Kamdor at least make it 3 wins to 4?
1, go.
That's a block. And a slash. Double bladed baton. Sent into the corner. And... no, you're not allowed to land a strike, you get kicked in the face. Focus fire for 4 stacks. What do we have next? Out combat does nothing. Goes for a tackle. Throws a grenade. Very delayed grenade though. Perfect block. And max stacks have been acquired. Now he has to be real careful. He's got some full stacks, but can he land the attack in the first place? He's gonna throw the grenade. That's a hit. Focus fire. Max power. Grenade. Nope. That's a no from you. Zap with lightning. God, nope, doesn't even get to. Kamdor takes that win. Good job to Benjamin. He got what he needed. Kamdor isn't at a full loss today. Not a full one, even though he technically the set was over once you reached 4 wins for Master and Sentry, but we got enough people to represent the character. So that's all that kind of matters. We got some good representatives today. Good job to everyone. And some interesting matches, I would say. And now, if anyone would like to fight, anyone that hasn't fought today yet, you may enter the code on screen. There we go. Single round. I just had to change the rule. Those that have not fought, you may enter to the weirdo named, whichever one was the gamer guy or whatever it was. Where is that message from them? Digital gamer. He's now allowed to enter. That's not the point, Geki! It would have to be a bot. You have to try and make them enter as Kamdor and Master Sentry and then just make them play Uno alone with each other and see what happens. Yeah, the weirdo that entered and that was confused, they weren't allowed to enter. We were busy with the theme battle and you didn't exactly want to participate. You're allowed to enter! You can get your fight. Anyone that hasn't fought today, please enter. It's preferably that you can get your fights now. This is no longer the theme battle. You're allowed to play as any character you wish. That includes the theme battle characters. They are unbanned now. The theme battle characters are fully unbanned now. There is no banned characters today anymore. Your opponent, Gold Zio. Clark can get his 1 match as well, it seems. This is allowed because he may have fought in the team battle, but it does not count as his actual matches. You're not kicking me! What do we do here? We just dodge? I should have just dodged. Should have just dodged, like I said. Car! You know, it would be great if you rotated, but fine. Quadruple kick. Let it continue. Laws Assault! And back away. Gonna go for legs? Ah, of course. Of course it's still reached. I need to knock him out of range with a fast car. Go away. Launch Assault. I think he could have pressed a super, but I don't know. Good job. Good game. I think I may have interrupted you at one point, like at the wrong time and every... Annoying. Good game, but that's just stupid. Yep. Hopefully I didn't pull the cable out of the microphone. You good there? I pressed the super. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought as much. It's the one spot you would do the super. Makes the most sense as well. There we go. Hopefully you don't like too much. Hopefully. That didn't help at all. Launch Assault. And quadruple kick. Bridge is very block heavy, so I'm just gonna go for a leg sweep when I see them trying to engage. So that didn't work. That's another strike. Okay. I'm gonna knock you out of my face with this car. Here you go. Golden pulse. And back away. Ah, nope. Never mind. He got very unlucky. And then I didn't do anything. Then I proceeded to do nothing. I lowered your damage. Worth. Ah, dodged. It was dodged. Notice that I caused him to counter me. Guess what? He did less damage because the first 3,000 damage was lost. It worked. The only reason that I didn't lose there is because I attacked. I got away with it. But then also, Devon proceeded to whiff entirely. Ninjas only. I sweep your legs. Do we have anything else? Oh, there we go. Can't block there. Yep, hello, the person named Gogeta Blue. Ah, that's Adam. No, we just finished the team battle. It took forever. Golden Pulse. Too early. No perfect timing for me this time. I dashed into that one. This is a super here, but what's the combo? Do you know? Okay, he does. Fine, let's see. What's your next card? Okay, the weaker one. But how much energy did you get? Enough. Just remember, the block does more damage than the strike, but good job on being fast enough. We'll go 3 more minutes, and then I'm done for today. So you guys might want to get into the matches as soon as possible for those that who have not fought today, please. I don't know, Geki, that game is very RNG based. Some strategy when you get your extra cards, but that's about it. Sometimes you're always forced to play a specific card or just draw. There we go. You have not had your match at all in an actual fight, so... Zio. Car! Golden Pulse! Quadruple kick. And kick your way. Leg sweep! I interrupt you! Backdash. Oh, no. I couldn't escape it in time. No. Get out of my corner! It's a car! You know, I was thinking you were gonna try and hit me with a strike, but I guess not this time. Lord's Assault! And kick you in the face was exact damage! I know it was exact this time. Yeah, I claimed that I already claimed it on the main, but not the ult. I was definitely trying to sweep. Hey, he tried. The only reason you even got knocked out there, I'll take the risk, because I knew exactly the first kick always does 666 damage. You land on the exact HP. Match was only over because of that. Just know that the sad part is that Jason doesn't get the strongest Zio attack anymore. That goes to Tanya's super. Which is very sad and stupid. Like, they lowered the breaker's damage just to do that. Now, Tanya's over here with the strongest Zio attack in the game with her super. Instead of Zio Jason with his Lord's Assault. That's the only sad part I have about that. That's the legendary having a weaker attack than the epic. And it had to be a super attack. Obviously, it's Leo with the highest damaging super. You do not need to ask. You do not need to ask that type of question. In terms of other supers, I can't remember the highest one that's currently at 6,000. Psycho Green gets the second strongest attack in the game, but that's about it. This is the last match, people. Orion is weird. They gave him too much of a buff, and now he seems to be reeled in. To an extent. As you press the super... That's likely between Lothar and Master Zed. Unless there's someone else that has more than 6,000. Yeah, fair enough. You're allowed to re-enter since you the code's been up for a minute. No! That's not happening. Up you go! Leg sweep! Block you! Golden Pulse! Okay, he's taking the risk. He took a risk. Get rid of the car! Get rid of the car! There! It worked! Golden Pulse in your face! Okay. Okay, so... I need to kick him in the face and let it continue, but... Okay, now he has no energy. Now he has no energy! But of course he still has a regular block. Car to your face! Sweep! Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's auto off. Auto on, you're gonna go by base damage. You might as well, if the code's been up for an entire minute, anyone's allowed to enter. Get in your last match then at this point, because, yeah. Time's up, so, new name. Angus Spidey has not fought today. I'm gonna hit you with a... Okay, I can't even hit with a breaker. I have to go with a block first, because no matter what I press there, I would lose. There we go. Back away. That's a block, so we can take the risk. Up. Why does that have to whiff? Why does that have to whiff? Lord's Assault! Listen, again! Apparently no. That's gonna be a no, so I'm gonna have to hit them with the... No. Apparently they don't want to get they don't want to get their blocks. There we go. Now! Lord's Assault! Golden Pulse! Alright, yeah. Orico gets the crit on the last hit, but he still does less damage in total without crit. That is a top 5,000 code. Look how high this is. Look how close this is to 999,999. Look how close this is to that number. Lothar does not crit on this super though. That's the problem. He doesn't have boosted crit there. He has crit manipulation throughout his attacks. Okay, we're just ending the stream. We'll end discussion, but it looks like we're just ending the stream because we're not getting another match. So I'm just gonna close that. Anyway, let's just bring the stream theme up. So, did we have any of these interactions, people? Did we have any of these? I'm sure one of them I'm sure we had one of them. I don't have Oracle. Not many people would have him. I ended up finding Lothor in the last corruption zone, but that's about it. But yeah, in terms of clashes, we had the grenade into the breaker, I think. I think that's the only clash we've had. The dropkick into the strike is never going to happen. But actually, no, it can. I think. Yeah, it can. Really? Anyway, since the game broke, we're ending the stream now anyway. I'm not going to launch the game again. Sorry those that couldn't get their next match in, but blame Anyway for not fixing that bug. Because at that point, we should have just been allowed to re-enter the game without problems, but, yeah. But yeah, there's a theme battle. It's a weird, Mastodon Sentry won by a decent chunk. Yeah, we can see the Uno game that they're having for some reason. You've been skipped, or who knows, interpret how you wish. +4. Whatever card Kamdor's showing to them. Draw 4. Meh. Still, Bounty Hunters are down again. Dayne did not manage to win, neither did Kamdor. We got 1 left. Sorry, Samuel, but blame it anyway. I've been streaming it for 3 hours. I'm just going to say that much. So sorry if you couldn't get in, but Akagami was normal-ish today. I'm pretty sure he was the one purposely causing the bug because it happened every time, and it's very easy to cause it anyway. Anyway, thanks to those that joined today. That is all for now.